This is Beyond Red and Blue, What to Do. The peace flag. My, what a time this has been. You know, this whole idea of who did you vote for has become the new dividing line. Not just about the election, but in one-on-one and personal relationships. We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and I know so many people are afraid to go home. They're afraid to be around their family members. They're afraid to talk to people. There's all kinds of estrangement that is happening. This has been really tough. And you know what? It appears to be getting tougher. And there's a lot of work that we need to do on the political scene. And it can't happen if we don't have our hearts open. We have to have our hearts open to do the work. I want to ask all of us not to project onto your friends and your family, those of you who voted blue, all of the rhetoric from the candidates of the red. Don't assume that they believe all of that. In fact, I think one of the things that was more alarming to me is that they were voting red in spite of what was being said, not necessarily because they were aligning with it, but because it didn't seem to make as much difference to them as I thought that it should have. But the bottom line is, we don't know why anybody voted for anybody. We really don't. But what I do know is that those of you who were staunch blue, your friends know you voted blue. However, those who voted red, who are your friends, don't know if you know that they voted red. And they are terrified for you to find out. They're terrified of losing your friendship, of the closeness, the respect. They are afraid of the estrangement. So there's a secrecy, there's a hiding, there's a tension. So, this message is for those who are the peacemakers. This message is for those who are the bridge builders. This message is for those who are the lifetime social justice activists that know that you stay in the game no matter what. The very people that you are close to, they are the ones that we're going to need the most as allies. We cannot afford to have more divisiveness, and we cannot afford to have more estrangement. So I'm going to ask you to do something. First, take a deep breath. And I am going to ask you to proactively convey, either in general on your social media sites like Facebook, or in those individual one-on-ones where you know somebody is afraid that you're going to find out how they voted, or you can feel the tensions. I'm going to ask you to proactively proclaim your love. To just find some kind of way to say, you know, we don't have to agree. I don't even have to know how you voted. But if you didn't vote for the same candidate that I voted for, I'm not going to throw you out the window. You're still my friend. You're still my family. I'm not asking you to lie. If what I am saying now is not true for you, then don't do it. But for those of you for whom it is, for those of you who want to go the distance in healing this divide and facing these deep challenges that we have, I'm asking you to take the high road. I'm asking you to be the one to reach out, and ironically as it may sound, to be the first to create the safe space. Is it fair? I don't know. Is it necessary? Yes. And this is the path of nonviolent social change.